Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered if it could secretly change your life? Not just as a piece of metal, but as a hidden treasure worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. Today, we are diving deep into a very interesting coin from North Africa, the 5 dirham coin from Morocco, dated 1407 Hijri, which corresponds to 1987. And there's a lot of confusion around it online. Some people say it's worth a few dollars. Others claim it's worth hundreds. And some viral posts even push it into the range of thousands or more. But today, we are going to uncover the real truth. So stay with me until the end, because what you learn here might completely change how you look at old coins forever. Let's start with the basics. The 5 dirham Morocco coin of 1987 was issued during the reign of King Hassan II, one of Morocco's most influential modern rulers. This coin carries both historical and cultural significance. On the surface, it is usually made from a nickel-brass type alloy, giving it a golden appearance. One side typically features the portrait of King Hassan II, finely engraved with Arabic inscriptions. The other side displays the denomination 5 dirhams, along with Islamic calendar year 1407. Now, this dual dating system often confuses collectors. But it simply reflects the Islamic Hijri calendar alongside the Gregorian year 1987. At the time, this coin was part of everyday circulation in Morocco, meaning millions were minted. And that's an important detail we will come back to later. Now let's address the big question. Why is this coin suddenly getting attention online? If you search it on social media or auction sites, you might see shocking claims like rare Moroccan coin worth $500. Limited edition error coin $5,000. And even exaggerated claims reaching 6 figures. But here is the truth. Most of these claims are not based on real market sales. They are based on speculation, misunderstandings, or clickbait listings designed to attract attention. However, that does not mean the coin is worthless. It simply means we need to understand what actually creates value in coins. In the world of coin collecting, value is not random. It depends on a few very important factors. First, rarity. If a coin was minted in huge quantities, it is usually not rare. Second, condition. A coin that is scratched, worn, or damaged loses value quickly. Third, mint errors. Mistakes made during production can sometimes increase value significantly. And fourth, collector demand. If collectors actively want a coin, its value rises. Now let's apply this to the 1987 Morocco 5 dirham coin. The truth is simple. This coin was produced in very large numbers. It was meant for everyday use in Morocco, not as a limited collector's edition. So in normal condition, it is considered a common circulation coin. Most examples you find today are worth roughly between 1 to 5 US dollars. Sometimes slightly more if it is in excellent condition. But nothing close to the extreme numbers seen online. Now here where things get interesting. Even common coins can become valuable under special circumstances. Let's look at them one by one. 1. Mint errors. If your coin has unusual features such as double stamping, off-center design, misaligned text, missing details, these are known as minting errors. Collectors love errors because they are rare accidents. In such cases, the coin value can increase to $20, $50, sometimes even a few $100s depending on severity. If a coin was never used in daily transactions, it may still have original shine, no scratches or wear. This is called mint state condition. Such coins are more attractive to collectors and may sell for $10 to $100 or more depending on demand. 3. Special collector demand. Sometimes collectors focus on specific countries, rulers, or time periods. Since this coin features King Hassan II, it may attract interest from Moroccan history collectors. But again, demand is moderate, not extreme. Now let's talk about something very important. You may have seen claims like $10,000 listings, $100,000 rare coin posts, even $1 million fantasy value. But here is the reality check. There is no verified auction record showing a standard 1987 Morocco 5 dirham coin selling for anywhere near those amounts. Actual coin markets are documented, and serious collectors rely on verified sales, not online rumors. So why do these claims exist? Because exaggerated numbers attract views, clicks, and attention. But they do not reflect real market value. If you actually own this coin, here's how you can evaluate it properly. First, look closely at the condition. Is it shiny or worn out? Next, check for errors using a magnifying glass. Then compare it with verified auction results online. And finally, if you think it might be special, you can take it to a professional coin grading service. They can give you an official assessment. But beyond money, there is something deeper here. This coin represents a moment in Morocco's history. It reflects the reign of King Hassan II, the economic system of the 1980s, the design style of North African currency. Every coin tells a story. And even if it is not worth thousands of dollars, it still carries historical importance. So what is the final truth? The 1987 Morocco 5 dirham coin is common in circulation, usually worth a few dollars, occasionally more if in perfect condition or error variant. Not a $1 million coin in standard form. But here is what makes it special. It reminds us that value is not always about money. Sometimes it is about history, culture, and discovery. So next time you go through old drawers or inherited coin collections, don't ignore them. Because while most coins may be ordinary, some might still surprise you. And that is the real beauty of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, what's the oldest coin you have ever found? What if I told you a simple coin from 1987, something that might be sitting unnoticed in a drawer, could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Today, we're diving deep into one of Morocco's most fascinating collectibles, the 5 dirham coin from 1407 AH or 1987. But is it really worth $325, $55,000, or even $1 million? Let's separate myth from reality and uncover the truth together. First, let's understand what this coin actually is. The 5 dirham coin issued in 1987 comes from Morocco, a country rich in history and culture. The date 1407 refers to the Islamic Hijri calendar, which corresponds to 1987 in the Gregorian calendar. Key features of the coin. Denomination 5 dirhams. Year 1407 AH/1987. Material typically nickel brass or similar alloy. Shape round with detailed engravings. Obverse usually features the portrait of King Hassan II. Reverse displays the denomination and Moroccan script. This coin was part of regular circulation, meaning millions were produced. So here's the big question: why are people claiming this coin is worth hundreds, thousands, even millions of dollars? Let's break it down. The value of any coin depends on a few critical factors. 1. Rarity. 2. Condition grade. 3. Mint errors. 4. Collector demand. Now here's the truth. The standard 1987 5 dirham coin is not rare. In most cases, its value ranges between $1 to $5, depending on condition. Yes, you heard that right. But don't click away just yet, because some versions of this coin can be valuable. Let's talk about when this coin could be worth serious money. 1. Minting errors. If your coin has double strikes, off-center design, missing details, misprints, these can significantly increase value, sometimes reaching $50 to $500 or more. 2. Uncirculated condition, MS grade. Coins that were never used with no scratches, original shine, sharp details. Collectors call these mint state coins. A perfectly preserved coin could sell for $20 to $100+ depending on demand. 3. Ultra-rare variants. Sometimes special editions or extremely limited mint runs exist. But here's the reality. There is no verified evidence that a standard 1987 5 dirham coin has ever sold for $325,000, $1 million, or anything close. So where do these huge price claims come from? Social media, misleading listings, and clickbait. You might see listings online asking for $10,000, $100,000, even $1 million. But asking price does not equal actual value. Real collectors rely on completed sales, not just listings. If you really want to know your coin's value, here's what you should do. Check recent sold listings. Compare condition carefully. Look for errors using a magnifying glass. Consult a professional coin dealer or grading service. Now here's something important. Even if your coin isn't worth thousands, it still holds historical and cultural value. This small piece of metal has traveled through time, passed through countless hands, witnessed history, and sometimes that story is worth more than money. So before you throw away old coins or ignore them, take a closer look. Because hidden among the ordinary, there might be something extraordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1987 Morocco 5 dirham coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Until next time, keep hunting, keep discovering, and keep valuing history.